Hi, this is JC with Route for Me. Who do we have in the call?
Hi, JC. My name is Steven.
Hi, Stephen. How are you today?
I'm doing quite well. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good, thank you. I understand you have some questions about Route for Me, Stephen. How can I help you?
Yes. So we have a WordPress website, and we use WooCommerce for our e-commerce, and
Okay.
we're looking to add 5 drivers and not use UPS or FedEx or any of those services, and drive the routes ourselves. And we're hoping that Route for Me can help us out with that.
Absolutely, absolutely. We do have integration with e-commerce and, whereas WooCommerce, Shopify, Magenta, and BigCommerce. So you're covered. Let me show you how that works. You're well familiar as to how you use your orders in your WordPress website, correct?
Yep, that's correct. I originally set
All
up the
right.
website.
Fantastic. All right. I happen to have, since your questions were already in the meeting for today, I went ahead and set up this sample website um, so that we can explain how the system will work. Okay. So basically, you'll be in your order section for your e-commerce, for your WooCommerce, right, site, and the way it will work is you will select once the integration is done. It's just an app that you will install, right? You will select either a bulk section of your orders, or you can just select the ones that you want to complete for the day, right? So just going to select the first 5, and all you have to do is just go to the bulk actions and center out for me. You see how easy that is?
Yeah, wow.
Then you simply apply, okay? Now, these orders will be sent, then you just schedule for when you want to do them. Let's say we're doing this on the 9th, okay? Add to route for me. Now, all this is going to go straight into route for me. I'll show you how that works. Just going to wait for it to complete. Alrighty, we're done. Then we go on to route for me. You log in. Obviously, when you go into route for me, the first thing you're going to see is your list of routes, your previously planned routes. Every route that you plan in route for me will be saved automatically, okay? So you can keep it in there for as long as you need to. So you need to go back and review that route and see what happened, maybe evaluate your driver. You can do that, okay? So in the main menu on the left-hand side, you'll see the different sections. And obviously, there's orders right there. We're going to go into that. And you'll see our 5 orders have already come in from the system. All of this can be done manually and automated, okay? All you have to do is just do the couple the settings, you know, set it up so it just is automated, and you don't have to do any of this. All you have to do is just go back into Route for Me, select what orders you want to plan a route with, and then you just simply go to File, Plan Route Selected, or you can just simply click this button, Plan Route Selected right here. I'm just going to create one route right now because we don't have that many stops. Set up a departure. What do you think would be a good departure address for this one? Let me see. Let me grab something from here. Let's just say this one right here. Let's just imagine this is going to be our departure address, okay? Go right here. Okay, set that up. Just going to go to the schedule. We're going to do this on the 9th. We're going to set up when the time the guys start. You can set up a duration of the stop or a service time, which, I don't know, in your case will be what, a couple of minutes per
Yep,
stop maybe?
yep,
Yep,
couple
okay.
minutes.
So we're just going to go into the optimization. We're going to plan a single driver route so that you can plan the routes so they can end at any address. Just let the system tell you where to finish the route. You can do a round trip if you need the drivers to come back, or you can specify which address you want to end with. In this case, we're just going to plan an end route at any address just to give you a quick idea of how that works. We're going to create the route, skip the weather notification, and there the optimization goes. It's just as simple as that. Can you see how fast it was just to plan those routes?
Yep, that definitely was.
I grabbed one of the stops, one of the actual delivery stops. I grabbed it as a departure point, so it kind of took one stop away, but the whole process is the same.
Yeah,
Okay.
I get the idea. Now this looks great. This looks great and everything, but we deal with hundreds of orders a day. This doesn't really seem plausible for what we're doing.
Well, actually, what happens is we do have under the route section. Once you create the orders in your e-commerce site, all you have to do is just, same process. You send the orders, and then you go to your calendar, and every day you come in. Like I said, you can you can set this up and make it automated. The whole process can be done instantaneously. So when you go into your calendar, you'll see what days orders have come in and what routes are you completing. So you can see what's happening for that day. So you can see 100 orders here, 200 orders on the other day, and so on, right? Depending on how many orders you're getting every day, that's how many you'll see there. All you have to do is just load the hybrid editor, and you'll be able to plan the route right from here. See, have all the stops in there. You can create settings, you schedule, you set up the distance, optimization type, single driver for multiple drivers. You want to balance the route. You want to do a round trip. Same process. Every step that we looked at before when we were planning the route is all broken out into these different sections. Okay? So all you have to do is just click Optimize. You set up a departure point right from here. You click OK, and the system will plan the routes. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's pretty easy. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Not only that, but if let's say your driver is already on the route, on the road completing a route, you get an additional order, and you know that driver is able to take care of that extra order for the day. So you can actually go and select that one stop like this, and just go to the View section, and here's everything that customer order. So we're going to go into that plugin for Add to Route for Me order. You see that? Set up your notes and everything you need, and then you schedule for, say, the 9th. Add to Route for Me. That goes straight into the system. I'm going to go in there. There it is, our last stop right here, Patrick. And then all we have to do is just go to File and Plan Route with Selected, but this time we're going to insert into a route. We call the route by the name. That's that. Insert and Open Route. Let's take a look. You see how the system is add that stop into that route. If you have any doubts, you can always go into the route section and re-optimize the route just to make sure the route is being optimized properly. You see what happened?
Yep.
Normally the system will add stops to the end of the route, okay? Because that's usually what happens. You want to add a stop, but you want to add it towards the end of the day for the driver. You want that to happen at the end. But some instances where you actually need that included into the optimization, if it's all possible, okay? Maybe the driver is just beginning the day, you want to include that into the optimization for the whole day. So the system will, you'll have to go into that route and click the optimize or re-optimize in order to accomplish that. What do you think?
Yeah, I think once we work with the programmer and have this be more automated, I see this being really plausible for our business to be able to handle the hundreds of orders we receive each day.
It's a plug-in, so all you have to do is just set up the settings correctly, and the whole process will be automated.
Oh, great.
So excellent, Steve. So let's go ahead and set up your account, okay? We're going to end the call right now. I'm going to send you an email with your email access and password so that we can activate your account right away, okay? Get you started with your plans from the e-commerce section.
All right, that sounds great, JC.
Alrighty, Steven. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Yep, bye-bye.